The movie Millennium Actress released July 28, 2001 by Fantasia Film Festival and was directed by Satoshi Kon. The music for the movie was made entirely by Susumu Hirasawa. Millennium Actress is a soundtrack almost entirely of remixes of older songs by Hirasawa. At this time in Hirasawa's career, he was making a lot of remixes. It was also 2 years after Philosopher's Propeller, which was a huge album, so perhaps Hirasawa was taking a break for a while. In the following 2 years, in 2004, Hirasawa would release another remix by the name of Switched On Lotus. Anyway, Millennium Actress is an excellent movie, but you cannot watch it and not notice the amazing soundtrack. Having just watched the movie in theaters on the big screen, I had the fortune of also listening to Susumu Hirasawa in digital surround sound. I got shivers from the soundtrack, and the music definitely brought life to this already great movie. Sometimes though, a soundtrack makes a movie even better, and in this case, this is what happened. Satoshi Kon was inspired by a lot of Hirasawa's music, and he must have been excited to have him do this soundtrack. When listening to the soundtrack by itself, it's as if the music understands the characters in the movie, and has grown up with them. There was such life in this soundtrack that I felt the need to make a separate video just about it. The album starts with the song Lotus Gate, which is really Landscape 1 from Shun, which I was pleasantly surprised to see on this album. I always loved Shun for its creative, trippy, and unconventional sound. The song is very ambient and mellow, filled with computer satellite space sounds, and slowly builds up. The sound as a whole is very melancholic and serious. Needless to say, it went very well with the sad parts in this movie. Next is Chiyoko's theme, Mode 1. This is basically the theme song for the movie and main character Chiyoko. It's very calm and happy, and you could hum it in your head all day. This harp-filled track features women's high-pitched vocals and Hirasawa's heavenly chants. The mood for the song is all around warm and happy, with a hint of sadness. Next is the song Gate of Desire. This is a remix of that name that's hard to say, Quadratur des Zirkels. This piano-based track is fast-paced, serious, with a frightening mood. I picture Chiyoko pursuing something frantically, like a train she needs to catch, and her life depends on it. Then Hirasawa's haunting, almost moaning vocals adds to the frightening mood. Next is Circle In, Circle, which is really another Shun song by the name Kun Mae. This song is similar to Landscape in a way that it's ambient. The song begins with a dreamlike bubbling sound, like church bells in the background, before picking up speed into a darker mood similar to the song Murder. It hums and has fast-paced beaming synths for a very atmospheric and moody song. Next is Chiyoko's theme, Mode 2. This is the same theme as Mode 1, except it's more piano-based. The piano adds a layer of sadness. It's a beautiful song like Mode 1. It makes you think of Chiyoko's sadness in her life. Next is a song Vertical Storm, which is a remix of Expert Mountain. It has that same epic sound as the original, except it's more instrumental and has added synth sounds with different vocals in the background, creating a faster paced version of the original. This song gave me chills during the movie and was a great surprise. Expert Mountain is one of my favorite songs. Next is Prince of Key, which is a remix of Nigredo. I love this song and the original, and it gave me chills during the movie. It was played during a snowy scene, as I always picture the song Nigredo with. This song is more instrumental, with the song rotation inserted into it, and it works very well with its chime-like sound. The jazzy sound from the original is also kept intact. This song is so good, I wish it played more during the movie. It's a great remix, and tough to say which version I like more, because this song is really a combination of two songs that I like. Next is the song Log Out, which is really Kun Mae 1 by Shun. Similar to Kun Mae 3, this song has the signature ambient and satellite sounds of Shun. This song also has a very sad, emotional, empty feel to it. Next is Chiyoko's theme Mode 3. This version is piano based like Mode 2, but it's also slower, adding a sadder feel to it. It's also much shorter, and it's at 1 minute and 8 seconds long, and it's more of a lullaby than an actual song. Next is a classic song Run, famous for that running sequence at the end of the movie. This is a remix of the song Rubedo, and it has that same baby-like vocal sound as the original, but it is faster paced with heavier synths, creating a more frantic, yet achieving a more hopeful mood to it. Like in the movie, you picture running in hopes to catch your dream. It's a great remix, and perfect for when you want a faster paced Rubedo. Next is Actress in Time Layers. This is a serious sounding song with piano in the background, which then picks up the pace with a hint of the previous song Run in the background, then becomes darker and gloomier with hints of hope. And last but not least is the famous song Rotation, also known as Lotus 2, which perfectly plays during the credits immediately after the movie ends, ending the movie and the soundtrack with a bang. This song is so powerful and almost medieval sounding. It has higher pitched synth sounds in the background, giving it a more futuristic sound, and going very well with the booming beat. This song was so good that I watched the entire credits just to hear it, then blasted it in my car driving home. And so ends a great album. Even though this album is basically 100% remixes, it's still worth listening to because these are great remixes. I also really admire the inclusion of Shun. Let's also not forget that Satoshi Kon chose these songs because he felt they captured the mood and spirit of the movie Millennium Actress, and it goes perfectly with the movie, giving it life and deepness. The movie alone is worth seeing because of the soundtrack, and it's already a great movie on top of that. Anyway, this album is more than just a remix album. Thanks again for listening.